I have bought my first Gtech product, and in doing so, this is my first ever bagged vacuum cleaner. This normally retails for £179.99. However, I signed up to Gtech's newsletter, received an email, they had the Gtech Pro on offer for one day only. They had it on for £129.99. I had my eye on this, so I purchased it. Is it any good? Let's find out. You get an instruction manual, you get a charger. Of course, I'm in the UK, mine's a 3-pin one. You get a spare bag, and there's one bag attached on the cleaner, so you get 2 bags in total. You get a small dusting brush, you get a crevice tool. I really like the length of this crevice tool. It'd be really good to get down the side of your sofas and the center console in the car. You get a wand, of course. The tools can be fitted directly onto the body, or they could be fitted at the end of the wand. If you look at the end of the wand, this upper side, you've got some connector points in there. If I just point it that way, you can see there. And then it's got these tabs on either side. So when you put the body on like so, to remove the body, you just pinch these two and pull. You get a mini motorized brush, which has its own independent motor, 40 watts, as you can see there. This will perform really good on pet bedding, car footwells, and your stairs. And if you can see there, it's got a lock off and a lock on button there. So that's to remove the brush bar. And the brush bar does have some grooves there. So if you get any hair caught up, you can cut them from there. And on this side, you've got a clear window there, and you can use an Allen key to remove this plate. So sometimes the hair does travel around and gets caught up around the belt, which will impact the performance. So make sure to check that area. This is a pinch system as well. So once you put it onto the body or onto the wand, to release it, you just pinch these 2 tabs and it will get removed. It's got some connector points there. The main head, again, it's got them 2 pinch systems there, and it does swivel. So got some connector points there. If I just turn it around, this has, it has its own independent motor as well of 40 watts. Again, this should perform really good. It's got 2 litter pickers there, some felt strip. It's got a rubber blade there. Gtech call this the airlock technology. When you go forward, it picks up larger particles, and when you pull back, it sort of locks to the ground and picks up fine dust, hence the name airlock. Good thing about this cleaner is you don't need to change any settings on the cleaner when you go from hard floor to carpet or from carpet to hard floor. The head will automatically adjust. And it's got some rubber wheels there. On this side, it does have a clear window again, and a place there to remove the Allen key, because it does have a belt there. So again, if you start to lose any performance or anything, make sure to check that area it's clean, you don't get any hair caught up around there. And the brush is removable. You've got a lock on and a lock off. It's simple to remove. You just pull it and it comes off. And then as it got, it's got grooves there as well to cut the hair. Put it back in, just push it and then twist it. If I just get it like so, there you go. The main unit, it reminds me of a kettle. Gtech say when it's got a standard tool on in a handheld configuration, it weighs 2.4 kgs, and I think when it's fully assembled, I think it's 3.4 or 3.2 kgs. It's still not heavy, because I've reviewed cleaners that are more heavier than that. It's got some information on there. I bought mine from them directly, so my warranty was already registered. But if you buy it from a different seller, make sure to register the guarantee. It's got an air vent at the back. The handle, there's not much grip on there. It's just plastic. It's got your on-off switch there. So you turn it on. You've got your different mode. You've got your eco mode, which gives you a runtime of 40 minutes, and then the max mode, which gives you a runtime of 20 minutes. So as you can hear there, when you turn it onto the max mode, the pitch is higher. And you can see there, it's got a window there. So if I turn it on, that light, you'll be able to tell when the bag's full. It does have a light at the front there as well. If I turn it on, that's where your tools will fit. The battery, you can either charge the battery while it's on the unit, or you can remove it and charge it separately. It's got a little latch there, so you pull that to remove. It's got a 2000 milliamp hour battery, and it takes 4 hours to fully charge. The unit itself is 140 watts. The battery is easy to go back into place. You can pick a spare up from Gtech or from Amazon, the battery, but I think it's about £75, I think. And to remove the bag, just grab it from there and pull it out. Again, it's new, so it's a bit stiff. There you go. It is a 1.5 litre bag, and Gtech say they are triple lock. To remove the bag, you just pull it like so. and then you just put the lid on and chuck the bag away. I have seen some videos where they recommend you just empty the bag and reuse it again, but Gtech do not recommend that. They say buy the bags separate. I think you could pick up about 10 or 12 bags for about 11 or 12 pound. But if you're interested, I will leave a link to this in the description box below and the bags. So to put it back in, it just goes in one way like so. This end would go at the back. And if you now have a look in there, inside the kettle, and it fits back in, just put it back in. Just pushes into place like so, and it's on. At the bottom is completely flat. The machine does not stand up by itself, and because it's designed flat, you may try to place it against the wall, but from my understanding, I think it'll slip. Yeah, it just slipped as soon as I said that. So I don't know what you're going to do about storage. Maybe when you're cleaning, and if you need to pause your cleaning, you just have to lay the whole cleaner down, or maybe just remove the wand, and it's more manageable to store then. Okay, so we've had a look around everything. Now let's get on with some demonstrations. The first test is on hard floor. I've put down some rolled oats, some paper, and some biscuit. So the first pass I'll be doing it on the eco mode, and then the second pass I'll do it on the max mode if I need to. Pretty much picked everything up. I did realize when I was pulling it back, the suction increased because the blades at the front did sort of lock down onto the ground, so that does actually work. But what I noticed is when I were doing the forward pass, there were rice scattering around. So on this side now, I will be going on the max mode. It's too powerful. It's just left a line there of the rolled oats on the paper. Actually, I'm being a bit unfair with the paper because the paper is of a large size, so I don't expect this to pick you up, because the way the blade is at the front, this won't be good for any large objects. You can see that it's just sort of snow plowed it. But again, good thing about vacuums like this is I could take the head off and put the crevice tool on and just go for it like that. But what I'll be doing is I'll put it back into the eco mode. I'll pick this up, and if I need to, I'll put the crevice tool on, and then we'll move over to the carpet. Just have to do that. Wow. Again, I'll be going on eco mode first on this side, and then on the other side I will change over to the max mode. Pretty much picked everything up. There is a bit left there, but again, I've noticed it was scattering the rice around. But then again, do remember, you will not have this much mess in your house unless you've got little kiddies like mine and they like making mess. This is just a worst case scenario because of course I'm doing a demonstration. Let's move over to this side in the max mode. Definitely a lot better. The max mode on the carpet setting, this is a thick pile carpet, it's a lot better, as you can see. But mind you, even the eco has done well as well. It's actually groomed the carpet. So let's finish this off. In the eco mode, I'm finishing it off. I did put in eco mode to pick it up, but because there's too many rolled oats, it's just scattering them around. So I will be going back to the max mode. There you go, that's the end of my demonstrations of the Gtech Pro. My overall thoughts, first of all, I must admit it's a really light vacuum cleaner. If you're elderly, if you've got any issues with your hands, this would be a perfect cleaner for you. Even when it's fully assembled or even in handheld mode, it's light. I haven't said that for a long time about a cleaner because recently all the cleaners I have been trying have been heavy. In terms of performance, I think for the hard floor, the Eco mode is best suited, and for the carpets, the Max mode. But again, as I mentioned while I was doing my demonstrations, you will not have so much mess. This cleaner is okay. I wouldn't say it's brilliant. I have used better cleaners. I think the bagged is more hygienic. When you empty a bagless vacuum, you get all the dust everywhere, and then on top of that you've got to wash the filters. With this, is simple. You just take the bag off, put the clip on top and chuck it in the bin. It is okay for the price, but I wouldn't pay anything over £200 for it. The price, if you can get it for around 130, I definitely recommend it. 180, only get it if you really need it. If not, I'd look elsewhere. I've reviewed other cleaners on my channel. You'll find links in the description box below on pop-up cards. I hope you're all well and looking after yourself. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all in my next video.